Now, let's talk about the 8 different types of love according to the Greek language, because in English we have only one word for love, and we use this in different contexts regardless. So it's up to the receiver of the message or the information you're communicating to determine what you mean when you say I love you. Okay, so I'm just gonna break this down for you, simplify it so you know what love really means in its multiplicity of meanings in the Greek language. So love has 8 words in the Greek language, and the first is agape love. This is the most commonly referenced type of love in the scriptures, in the Bible. And so it's the selfless love, the brotherly kind of love, the love that you will have for the world, for everybody. Okay, and secondly, we have filial love. Filial love is the affectionate love, the kind of love that you find between friendships. You know, when you have a friend, the love that the two of you have is what is referred to as filial love. And then there is philautia love. Philautia is the type of love that is described as self-love. Self-love, the love you have for yourself, the kind of love you express to yourself in a mirror. You look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, Guga. Hey, you are handsome. You have a beautiful nose. I love those eyes. Oh, your smile is fantastic. You know, that is philautia love. All right. So we've done agape love. We've done filial love. We've done philautia love. Now, let's talk about storge love. Storge love is the kind of love storge is the love between family members. Familial love. Familial love is the love that family members have. The love you have for your brothers, the love you have for your sisters, the love you have for your children. That is storge love, familial love. All right? So it's as simple as that. And then there is pragma. This is pragmatic love. Pragma is the enduring kind of love, the kind of love that exists between people that have grown old together. Like if you get married to somebody and then you grow old together. In your old age, that's the enduring love that we're talking about. You've endured so much together. You've gone through ups and downs together. You've seen it all, and you've been able to go through it, overcome it. You've been able to rise above circumstances, and you've grown old together. That is pragma love. I guess that's where the word pragmatic comes from. All right. Next is ludus love. Ludus is the playful kind of love, the love that playmates have. Like if you play with somebody, when you flirt with somebody, it's like the flirtatious love. It's a playful kind of love. When like children, when they play together, it's not really a friendship. It's that ludus love. They love each other because they love to play together. They like the idea of how they have company and they can do things together. So that partnership sort of love is ludus love. Okay, and then we have mania love. I think this is where the word maniac comes from, because it's the kind of love that is obsessive love that cares less about what the other person feels. You just fall in love with somebody and you don't care whether they love you back. It's all about you. That kind of love is very dangerous, and I think it's the kind of love that people who are described as stalkers have. They love you, you don't love them, but they won't let you alone. They don't leave you alone. They just follow you everywhere. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. And that kind of love is dangerous because you can end up in jail if you're caught. So don't do it. Don't practice it. It's dangerous love. Okay? And finally, we have eros love. Eros love is the 8th type of love. It's erotic love. It's romantic love. The kind of love that you feel for somebody when you have a connection, sexual connection, sexual attraction. It's I think what we describe as butterflies. You see a girl, And boy, you just, pheromones are just flying all over the place. You feel it. Sometimes they feel it too. There is that tension. There is that energy. Boy, it's intense. That is Eros love. And of course, the fruits of Eros love, eventually people will have sex. They will, they do all sorts of things together. And eventually they get married and have children. You know, that is Eros love. And that brings us to the end of this video. We've got 8 types of love. Be careful which kind of love you're referring to when you tell somebody, I love you. For example, let me close with this one. I think this will help you to remember these 8. When you tell somebody that you love chicken, what do you mean? You love chicken because you love how it makes you feel when you eat it. And that kind of love causes you to kill the chicken. It's not the good kind of love for the chicken, especially because the chicken would like to stay alive, but because you love it, you kill it because you want to eat it and feel good. Yeah, so that is not the same kind of love you'll have for a dog. When you say you love a dog, it's the kind of love that, I think this is philia. It's affectionate love. You have that affection for the dog, and you don't want the dog to die. You wouldn't kill the dog because you love the dog. You wouldn't want anyone to kill your dog. So that's the difference that's why it's important to know the different kinds of love. And now you can go and test it with these, especially if you're a student, if you're still young. Maybe you are in your adolescent and you're getting excited and you're trying to, when a boy, for example, let me talk to the girls. When a boy tells you that I love you, don't just jump in excitement because you've always had a crush on him and finally your dream has come to pass, has come true. He loves you back, right? Think about the chicken love first. He's telling you he loves you, not really because he wants to marry you. Both of you are still very young. He's in love with you because of how you're going to make him feel when he finally eats you, when he gets you in bed. That's the kind of love he has for you. So be careful. Unless you're ready for that kind of thing, careful. Ask him, how exactly do you love me? What do you mean when you say you love me? What exactly? What do you want from me? Ask. Learn to ask that question. Yes, okay, you love me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Is it agape love? I will appreciate that one. Is it philia? Or is it eros? What kind of love do you have for me? Yeah, give them something to think about, and maybe they'll withdraw that statement, and maybe they'll rethink the whole thing. In that way, you're protected, and you'll end up in the right kind of relationships with the right objectives. Okay? God bless you, and I love you. It's not eros love, agape love. I love you dearly.